Where we last left off, well, I assigned out most of the jobs. We still have a handful of people standing around. I guess we can assign a job to Greenfinger as well. We'll have him work this copper mine. The truth is, this is mostly make busy work, just to have a little bit more money in case we run out of food while we're waiting for our crops to come in. Let's talk about it. We have to make our final tech choices here, and we actually got quite a bit. We had 9 engineering and 12 ancient science books. So let's look at what we've got. Obviously, we have to go large defensive walls. And it looks like we can skip straight to Harpoon Mark II, but we need prototype turrets. So that's something to consider. That would be 3 books total. Skeleton repair bed would be nice. That would be 2 engineering. We don't need better wind generators, because they're just better large wind generators. Again, automatic flower would be nice, but that's 4 science books. I don't know if we want to put all that on there. Same thing with hydroponics. We can always do that later. I say we do the smithing. So we'll do advanced weapon smithing. Well, let's do plate armor crafting, crossbow crafting, and let's see how many books we have left. 11 ancient science and 4 engineering. We might as well go for the best weaponsmith that we can get. So let's get advanced weaponsmithing 2. And then we'll probably go down the advanced weapon grids. I say we get skeleton repair beds so that if our skeletons do get knocked up, they can heal themselves. I say we go through the advanced weapons grid. I say we go prototype harpoon turrets and go straight into Mark II turrets. That leaves us 3 science books left. And so we'll do steel bars 2. I think we've got our research queued up. Doc Chung can be assigned to that. That leaves us 4 people unassigned. So before Doc Chung does any of his research, let's grab him and send him on a little scouting mission. So we're going to do a little bit of prospecting. People are already getting attacked. These are just some hungry bandits. There's more of them than us. I think they'll be okay, and we'll go back to Doc Chung. I mean, worst case scenario, those guys get knocked out. I'm not too concerned about it. What we want to do first of all is we want to go kind of into our building tab and look for something like the mining, stone mine. Alright, so it looks like you have to go as far out as like here-ish. The rest is all too close to Squinn. So let's grab Doc Chung and run him up here. Now, the reason why we're coming out here with Doc Chung is he has the highest science skill, and how well you prospect is based on your science skill. So let's go to a prospect and just slow things down. And all we're looking for is high concentrations of stone. So it looks like the most stone is right over here. So let's talk about putting down a stone mine over there. All right, this is all 100, and up to 2 people can operate the stone mine. We're going to need to put down a storage for stone, like right there, and then we want to put a stone processor. Now, these ones use power, 15 power to be exact. But if we were to go back, the manual stone processor doesn't. It just requires people to run it. So 3 plus 2 is 5. We can have 5. We can tie up 5 people. The reason why I'm going down to the manual one is that I just don't want to waste resources on any kind of power generation. Like, we could definitely do it, because we don't actually need to free up that much labor, right? At this point, any money we make is just kind of gravy. Yeah, let's put a manual stone processor down. And then storage, building material. And now Doc Chung can just go back to his research. Alright, honest to God, I can't deal. I gotta take like a 5-minute break. We'll regroup after this. So annoying. So So while I was on break, I realized I was just being very stupid. We do want money, but money is becoming less important. And we can always sell some stuff if we need extra food. What we do need is to get as much building material as quickly as possible. So to that end, I think that we upgrade this stone refinery to its highest level so only one person has to work it. We throw down another mine and we throw down another high level refinery. I guess these are the dust bandits that came with their demands to our base, so that's probably why they're so aggressive and running in here and being violent. And these robots have never fought a day in their lives. They're just going to be taking hits. But you might as well get a little bit of training in, right? For some reason, this Czech guard doesn't have a sword, so that's not great. It's so bugged because we've been sitting at this base too long, so there's no gates on the north on this west side here. This gate guard's fighting without any weapons. It's crazy. We got to get out of this town soon. So they built the third and final mine and stone processor. So let's just grab all these guys and bring them back. So we can actually check the map, and you'll see that the bandit demands are coming in right now. And we can also check, if we look at squad and faction, we'll see that it's dust bandits again. So what we could do is just grab all our guys, come up here, and just be prepared to fight them. You'll actually see the bandits moving along the map. So you can kind of see with these constant raids coming in. And the truth is, we've had very easy raids, if I'm being honest. There are much tougher raids out there. So starting a base too early is kind of like a newbie trap. We'll have Rain go up and talk. We don't even get an option to talk to them and pay them off because we're already hostile with them to begin with because we fought them too many times. So that's okay. We'll take care of these guys and get back to work. I guess we should be a little bit smarter with our ranged guys. But on the plus side, all these constant raids, they are giving us combat experience. We are going to need that when we start heading out to the base site. All right, let's grab everybody and heal up. We actually managed to get Lurking's skill to 71 in Armor Smith by just creating leather from leather that we opportunistically picked up along the way. That's pretty good. I would have liked to have get him to like 75 or 80. But, you get what you get. So after our first day of mining, let's see where we're at. We're not bad. We're up to like 300 building material, give or take. A little bit more than that. We want to get to 600, so it's not going to take too long. All right, it's one full day later. Let's see how we're doing. We got 448 building supplies there. Yeah, we got that 600. I'm going to throw in a hard save here as like ready supplies wise. Then I think I just bring everybody home. I think I'm going to stop recording and we'll talk about next steps because honestly, we should be training up at this point. We should be fighting. We should be doing weight training. But I'm also trying to push this guide out as quickly as possible, so we may take incredible risks. At the start of next stream, I'll state how important it is that you don't do what I'm doing, that it's very risky. And maybe you'll see it in action.